Good afternoon, Niner fans. The 49ers have an off day. They don't go back to practice until Wednesday. Tuesday is typically their day off. They had a bonus practice today, but the team has been very, very busy. I want to go ahead and recap all the news today as we get set to get ready for the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday. So there's been a lot of news today. First and foremost, the 49ers activated rookie defensive lineman Robert Beal from the injured reserve list. He is now able to go to the active roster. In order to make room for him, they had to place someone else on the injured reserve. And unfortunately, as we know, George Odom tore his biceps. They officially placed George Odom on the injured reserve list, and they activated Robert Beal Jr., the speedy rookie edge rusher from Georgia, fifth round guy. Who knows how much he's going to contribute, but at least they have some more depth. He ran like a 4.48 speed. That is pretty impressive. That's the speed guy 49ers are going to develop. So again, Robert Beal activated. George Odom goes to the injured reserve list. They did have a bonus practice today. And according to Matt Barrows, the 49ers had Spencer Burford available for practice today. The offensive guard, the right guard, who's been dealing with the knee issue. He missed last week's game, and he is actually practicing today for their bonus practice. So the offensive line is actually very healthy. Feliciano has stepped in very nicely for Banks and Spencer Burford, and they're both back. Spencer Burford's there, Aaron Banks is there, Trent Williams is healthy, Feliciano's there, Colton McKivitz is healthy, and he's been performing pretty well. And Jake Brendel, the center, has been steady over the last couple of weeks. So great news there. The offensive line is all intact. And some other news this morning we did not get to earlier today is the 49ers are working out Anthony Averett. He's a defensive back. He can play safety. He can play corner. As you know, the 49ers do have some depth concerns at safety with George Odom and Talanoa Hufanga, both down with, major injuries that placed them on the injured reserve list. So keep an eye on this. Anthony Averett being worked out by the 49ers today. He's played on the Raiders. He's played on the Baltimore Ravens before. But the thing is, he's also been signed to the 49ers. Last offseason, he was actually on the 49ers during training camp. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they bring him back. He might have some familiarity with the 49ers and their defensive scheme because, again, he was on the 49ers offseason roster previously. So we'll keep an eye on that. I know the 49ers still want to bring in Jason Verrett. Kyle Shanahan has mentioned that many times, but we have not seen him signed yet because they're still waiting on whatever Kyle Shanahan wants to wait on. And again, he's a cornerback more so than playing as safety. So maybe they're looking for a guy that actually fits what they're looking for in terms of being a safety. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. So to recap, today, Robert Beal Jr. has been activated to the active roster from the injured reserve. They placed George Odom onto the injured reserve list. He had a torn bicep, should be out from 2 to 4 months, according to the reports. Anthony Averett has been worked out. He's a veteran defensive back. See if they sign him in the next day or so. And Spencer Burford returned to practice. He's been dealing with the knee injury. So this 49er team is absolutely healthy. And some extra great news today, Christian McCaffrey was nominated for the FedEx NFL Ground Player of the Week. This is the fourth time he's been nominated for this award. This man has been a superstar for the 49ers. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. There's a lot of news to kind of sift through. I just wanted to give you a rundown. Those were the pretty big news stories of the morning. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys have a good rest of your day.